Hello there and welcome to day 20. I'm in my studio today because it's later in the day and just too hot to be outside. So we are going to practice from a seated position today. My preference is sitting in a chair because being on the ground is not super comfortable for me. So we're going to start in a chair. Notice that my knees and my hips are in a line, so I'm not floating my knees apart. I'm not bringing my knees together, sitting in a nice tall line. We're going to recreate the sequence that we did a couple days ago. That nature-based sequence. I'm going to show you how to modify that to a chair. So let's get going. Day 20, we are almost there. To warm up our body, we're going to bring our hands to our thighs. Belly's going to come in, shoulders come forward. We're going to get that beautiful flexion of the spine. Inhale to lift your nose, push your heart to meet. Come back to center. Let's take a side bend, right arm up and over. Left arm up and over. And now let's find a twist. I like to hook my hands together and spin to the other side. And you can always do this entire sequence standing. Up we go. Lift your heart. Round your spine. Reach up. Hinge over. Other side. Let's spin one more time. Or you can join me in a chair. Either one is fine. All right, turn your palms. Remember, the first pose in that sequence is mountain pose. Arms go high. Now, mountain represents strength. From a seated position in mountain pose, we want to make sure that our shoulders are over our hips, so we're not leaned back on the chair, such as this. We are sitting tall like a strong mountain. Take a breath. Exhale, bend your elbows. Notice my palms turn away from me. This is protection. Remember, those spiky things on the cactus protects the plant. I like to take the symbolism of this and say, I'm not going to let negativity come into my space today. I'm a strong mountain. I am protected. Let's add the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic. One more. Inhale. Reach. Make it exaggerated. Exhale. Now make the universal sign that all is well. Let's be a little funky today. Let's be a funky tree. Take one arm forward, one arm up, and lift a leg. There's our funky tree. Take a breath, lower everything, and let's do it all again. Inhale to mountain pose. Exhale to cactus, a funky tree that grows. Inhale to mountain, exhale to cactus. Inhale to a funky tree, exhale, release. Do it again. Inhale, mountain, exhale, cactus. Inhale, tree, exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, funky tree. Let's add on. Cross your arms and be a bird. So I am not just fluttering my little finch feathers. I am a powerful bird. So I am going to feel this in my upper back, in my shoulders, in my deltoids, that beautiful shoulder muscle on the outside of the shoulder, up into my trap muscles. All right, 3 more. Birds represent freedom. I did have to widen my legs a little bit. All right, let's put all 4 of those together. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to funky tree. Exhale to bird. Do it again. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, funky tree. Exhale, bird. Let's add on. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, funky tree. Exhale, bird. Here's where we add on. Go back to the mountain. Now I want you to just hold your mountain. Remember, mountains represent strength. Sometimes the clouds get in front of our mountain. We cannot see our strength. What if we decided one of those clouds has to go and it has to wash away like a waterfall? Take a breath. On your exhale, sweep down, touch your ankles, knees, or toes, and be a waterfall. Waterfall represents letting go. As we let go, we become a little lighter, a little brighter. Here we go. Come up to a star. Widen your legs, widen your arms. You're a giant star. Stars are bright. They shine. Here we go. Bring your hands together. Bow and arrow. We're going to turn to the right. Your left elbow is going to pull back. That's your arrow. Right hand is your bow. I want you to make a wish for yourself. Inhale, reach your bow to the sky. Exhale, release. Catch it, hold your bow and arrow. Turn to the left, right arm pulls. Inhale, bow lifts. This is a wish for the world. Take a breath. Catch it and bring it to your heart. That's our sequence from a seated position. I prefer it seated. I just think it's beautiful. I think we get a lot of core engagement when we practice a chair yoga practice. Now, I will tell you, I cheat a little bit. When I come into tree, I have a tendency to lean back because it's easier. Typically, what we would want to see in tree pose, funky or not, is we lift the limb and lift the arms, however you want to be. But because I'm fatigued, my hips hurt, I have a tendency to lean back a little bit. So just some little body awareness. Let's take that sequence 2 times through. We may linger in the waterfall a little bit longer because sometimes it takes a minute or an exhale or two to let go. Let go of disappointment, uncertainty, fear, sadness. Let it go. Here we go. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to tree. Exhale to bird. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to waterfall. Inhale to star. Exhale, bow and arrow, turn. Inhale, pull. Settle on your exhale. Make a wish, inhale. Blow your wish, exhale. Catch it, inhale. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, pull. Exhale, release. Catch it. Bring it back to your heart. Inhale, mountain. Strength. Exhale, protection. Inhale, growth. Exhale, freedom. Inhale, strength. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, bright light. Exhale, bow and arrow, turn. Inhale, pull. Now you can stay on your exhale, so soften your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, make a wish. Catch your wish. Bring it back to your heart. Shoot your bow and arrow forward. Turn to the left. Let's make a wish for the worlds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, peace. Catch it. Bring it back to your heart. One more time each side. Inhale, mountain of strength. Exhale, cactus of protection. Inhale, tree of growth. Exhale, bird of freedom. Inhale, mountain of strength. Exhale, waterfall, letting go. Inhale, bright lights. Exhale, bow and arrow, turn. Inhale, pull. Settle on your exhale. Inhale, lift your bow. Make a wish, exhale. Catch it, bring it to your heart. Shoot your bow and arrow out. Turn to the left. Pull it back. Inhale, make a wish for the world. Take a breath. Catch it. Bring it to your heart. Nice. Open up your seed. Grow it. Scatter it. And return. Now let's hinge forward from the hips and pause here. Remember, as we go through August, the whole mojo of this series, which differs every year, is that we are growing something within us to be better people. We started week 1 setting the intention. Week 2, we nurtured that seed. We settled into the possibility that it's starting to take root in our heart. Week 3, we are growing it. We are experiencing changes off the mat or off the chair. We're starting to see that my growth of hope is starting to take shape. Maybe you are becoming stronger or more grateful or more present in your day-to-day. That's the purpose. So we are going to close up week 3 already. Starting tomorrow will be day 21. And then we just have one more week together. I hope that you've enjoyed this series and that you've learned simple, short practices are plenty to get you going. Leave your left arm down, reach your right arm to the sky, big opening. This is a variation of that dragonfly twist that we love. Take a breath. Return your right hand. Left arm sweeps. big, ginormous breath. Exhale and return. Sit yourself up nice and tall, place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly. Take a moment to be incredibly grateful for yourself, for your commitment, for your heart, for your growth, for everything that you are. Magnificent. And I will see you tomorrow, day 21. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.